What's up, music lovers? Welcome back to Decades of Rock. Today, we're taking a groovy time machine back to 1976.
Turn it upside down.
A year when disco was heating up, rock was getting experimental, and the charts were filled with some absolutely incredible songs that somehow vanished into thin air.
But if you want to know how I really feel,
These are the one-hit wonders that defined a moment but never got a second chance.
started from love is good, love.
So grab your bell-bottoms, and let's dive into 10 forgotten one-hit wonders from 1976 that we'll never forget. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Starland Vocal Band with Afternoon Delight. Now, you might be thinking, wait, isn't this song pretty famous? And you'd be right. But here's the twist. Despite winning 2 Grammys and hitting number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, Starland Vocal Band completely disappeared after this suggestive little ditty about, well, afternoon activities. The song was written by Bill Danoff, and its cheeky lyrics made it both a guilty pleasure and a water cooler conversation starter. It even got its own variety show, which was canceled after 1 season.
Rockets in flight, afternoon delight.
They tried to replicate the magic, but never charted again. Talk about peaking early. At number 9, we've got Wild Cherry with Play That Funky Music. This infectious funk rock anthem became the soundtrack of every roller rink and house party in 1976. Lead singer Rob Parisi wrote this gem after a fan at a Pittsburgh nightclub shouted, "Play some funky music, white boy." And boy, did they deliver. The song shot to number 1 and sold over 2 million copies. But lightning didn't strike twice. Despite releasing several albums, Wild Cherry never managed another hit. They broke up in 1979, leaving us with just this one perfect funky masterpiece. Number 8 takes us to television land with Rhythm Heritage's theme from SWAT. Who knew a TV theme song could dominate the charts? This instrumental powerhouse hit number 1 in February 1976, proving that you didn't need lyrics to get people moving. The driving beat and bold horns made it a disco floor favorite. Rhythm Heritage was actually a studio creation by producers Steve Barry and Michael Omartian. They tried to follow up with other TV themes, including Beretta's theme, which did okay, but nothing matched the SWAT magic. At number 7, we have Walter Murphy getting funky with the classics in A Fifth of Beethoven. This was disco meets classical music, and somehow, it totally worked. Murphy took Beethoven's Fifth Symphony and gave it a disco makeover, complete with synthesizers and a 4-on-the-floor beat. It peaked at number 1 and became a massive hit worldwide. The song found new life in Saturday Night Fever, introducing it to another generation. But Murphy? He became a TV and film composer, never scoring another pop hit. Sometimes one masterpiece is enough. At number 6, we have Vicki Sue Robinson with Turn the Beat Around. This disco anthem is pure dance floor energy. Written by Gerald Jackson and Peter Jackson, this song showcased Robinson's powerhouse vocals and became a staple of the disco era, reaching number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Here's percussion, turn it upside down.
The song's been covered by Gloria Estefan and sampled countless times, but Robinson never had another hit. She continued performing in theater and clubs, always bringing down the house with this one incredible song.
The drums start beating that beat, beating out that beat, turn the beat around.
Our number 5 spot goes to the Andrea True Connection's More, More, More. Now, this song has a fascinating backstory. Andrea True was actually an adult film actress who found herself stranded in Jamaica with money she couldn't take out of the country. So what did she do? She recorded a song. And not just any song. A disco smash that hit number 4 on the charts. That breathy vocal delivery became instantly iconic. True tried to continue her music career, but throat surgery in the 1980s ended her singing dreams. This sexy, infectious track remains her sole contribution to pop music history. Taking the number 4 spot is Maxine Nightingale with Right Back Where We Started From. This uplifting anthem perfectly captured the optimistic spirit of the mid-70s. Nightingale's soaring vocals lifted this feel-good track to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song became synonymous with fresh starts and new beginnings. Interestingly, Nightingale had a successful career in the UK and continued performing, but American audiences never embraced another single. The song got a second life when it appeared in movies and TV shows, proving its timeless appeal. At number 3 is C.W. McCall with Convoy. Breaker Breaker 1-9, this song sparked a nationwide CB radio craze.
Breaker 1-9, this is a rubber ducky out 10-4, Big Ben for sure, by golly.
This spoken word country novelty song told the story of a trucker rebellion and somehow became a massive crossover hit, reaching number 1 on both country and pop charts.
They were preparing to cross the line. It was lined with bears, but it didn't have a doggone dime.
McCall, real name William Fries, was actually an advertising executive who created the character for bread commercials. Convoy inspired a movie and made everyone want a CB radio. But despite the craze, McCall never scored another major hit.
Doing 98 as let them truckers roll tape.
At number 2 is John Sebastian with Welcome Back, the theme song for the hit TV show Welcome Back, Kotter. This feel-good anthem took over the airwaves in 1976. Here's the wild story. The show was originally just called Kotter, but Sebastian struggled to write around that name. Turns out the only thing that rhymes with Kotter is otter. So he wrote this nostalgic tune about coming home instead, and producers loved it so much they renamed the entire show. The song hit number 1 in May 1976 and sold over 1 million copies. John Sebastian had previously been the frontman of the Lovin' Spoonful in the 60s, but despite that pedigree, this would be his only solo top 40 hit. Still, what a hit to have. And our number 1 forgotten one-hit wonder from 1976 is the Bellamy Brothers with Let Your Love Flow. Now technically, they had several country hits, but in the pop world, this was their shining moment. This breezy, feel-good anthem reached number 1 and captured that laid-back, easygoing vibe that defined the mid-70s. Written by Larry Williams, the song was actually rejected by multiple artists before the Bellamy Brothers made it magic. The brothers went on to have a hugely successful country music career, but pop radio moved on. Still, this song remains a perfect time capsule of 1976's optimistic, flowing energy. And there you have it. 10 incredible songs from 1976 that burned bright and brief. These artists may have been one-hit wonders, but they gave us tracks that still make us smile, dance, and remember a groovy time. Which one's your favorite? Drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep the funk alive.